Today's date, 5/15/2017, 10:02 p.m. As you can see, I'm constantly working. Today's topic. You see that guy right there on how it's off its axis? Well, I'm going to show you something because it is off its axis. Alright, we're going to go to, I believe it's this one. We're going to show you something. If they're showing it at all. Yeah, they took it off, guys. They took it off. Normally it shows you the Earth and it shows you the Aurora on how it's off of its northern axis and south axis. It's off, and just like the picture I just showed you a minute ago. Yeah, they're playing games. They're playing games. They're taking things down because they don't want you to see it. But the Aurora lights are off, and this is where the Aurora light pattern is now over us. Okay, so in some of my other videos you could see the pattern, but you see how the Earth's axis is off? Well, as the Earth goes around like that, it's spinning at the same time. It's spinning, but it's wobbling. Okay. Now, the passage I remember was in Revelations, not Isaiah. And it seems to be like all these passages that are changing in the Bible are also getting shifted around out of Revelations and into the other parts of the Bible. So now you really got to do your searching if you really want to find it. But I remember it saying, the earth will sway like a tent in the wind, like a drunk man who falls down to never get up again. That's the way I remember it. My heart tells me so. My mind tells me so. But I'm just gonna show you. The earth reels. Well, that would be like a reel. Like a drunk man. It sways like a hut in the wind. Let's just put tent in the middle of hut. Let's replace hut. It sways like a tent in the wind. So heavy upon it is the guilt of its rebellion that it falls never to rise again. Now, guys, I want to show you something, because when I do this and I click this and I smash that and I hit that, watch what it gives me for images. Tents, not huts. Tents. Now, I don't know what the hell a Pizzagate thing is doing in there. You see, all these have connections now, guys. But do you see what I'm saying to you? You see? Tents. Not a hut. A hut I could consume is the same thing. Okay, but forget that. New Living Translation. The earth staggers like a drunk. It trembles like a tent in a storm. It falls and will not rise again. I think you get what the drift is there. I think you get it. The earth is broken asunder. The earth is split through. The earth is shaken violently. Well, we have yet to get to the violently part, because the earth is splitting. In Antarctica, there's huge cracks in the ice. In Africa, there's huge cracks going down it. Shall we show you? Cracks in Africa. And then we're going to go to the images. Oh, we don't even need to do that. I mean, they're providing them nice. But look. The earth is splitting apart. I don't understand what people don't get. The earth is literally cracking open, guys. All right? So, and this has been happening. So what's that tell you? It's been happening for a long time now. Well, anyways, the past couple of months, this has just started happening. So we're still into that. So here's what's going to happen next. The earth is shaking violently. Get ready, people, because I told you the whole earth will start shaking. All of America will start shaking. Once we feel it in New York, it's it. And it will shake for days on end. There was also another passage that I showed. I mean, I could go to all of these, but there was another passage that I showed, guys, that I don't even, I'm so sick and tired of this. It's like, the proof is there. I've been proving it. The Lord's going to completely destroy everything on earth. He will twist its surface. Well, that's what he's doing now. Let's just take a look. Anybody see a pattern there? He'll scatter those who live on it. Now, I'm just going to put some clarity to these things. Priests and people alike will suffer because they're no different than regular people. So will masters and their servants, and so will women and their family servants. Sellers and buyers alike will suffer. So will those who borrow and those who lend. And so will those who owe money and those who lend it. Well, we owe money. The earth will be completely destroyed. Everything of value will be taken out of it. That's what the Lord has said. The earth will dry up completely. Well, we're in the drying up process. First, it's got to get wet. Okay, it's getting wet, it's starting to flood out. But the earth will completely dry up. That's hence the first earth and the first heaven. Okay, let's just jump over here. Oh, they're not going to show that. First earth. And okay, new earth and new heaven. Here we go. Revelations. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and there was no longer any sea. The world will dry up and waste away. The most important people on earth will fade away. Well, what they mean by that is the stars. The stars are fading away. Did you hear what happened to Tim Allen? He preached God. Now he's got no job. The earth is polluted by its people. Polluted by its people. Look at all these fucking chemtrails we're taking out on this planet. Look at all the carbon dioxide and emissions we're doing. They haven't obeyed the laws of the Lord. They haven't done what He told them to do. They have broken the covenant that will last forever. It would have lasted forever, not no longer. So the Lord will send a curse on the earth. Its people will pay for what they have done. They will be burned up. Burned up. I've been telling you, the fucking sun is heating up our earth from the core out. This is angering me, guys. Very few of them will be left. The vines and fresh wine will dry up completely. Those who have a good time will groan. Thus happy sounds of tambourines will be gone. The noise of those who enjoy wild parties will stop. Well, let's go here. The vines and fresh wine will dry up completely. Didn't I just give you what you needed to know in the last video about our crops from SO Observers and President Obama? I think I did. If you don't know, let me show you. Okay? Let me show you. Because it's very important for you guys to heed the word that I'm giving you now. My channel. Oh, I love my channel. I love it. Hey guys, thanks for the subscription. I know it's not much. I got 46 subscribers. I feel good. 3,735 views so far, which is great. I feel great. You guys have made me feel good. Food crisis. Date 5/15. All right. Let's just jump beyond all this. Let's see here. Sorry guys that it's that I'm taking you for a total loop. But this is all right. Obama said it. You guys heard it. So I'll just skip forward here. This is all correlated, just so you know. Can't tell me there's no correlation with this video. You can't, nobody can tell me there's no correlation with this video. Because it has to do with the Bible. And I'm proving it with statistics. Okay? I love the shakiness too, by the way. I am one of a kind. I'm the only one that can do this. Nobody else does it. That's what makes me me. Let's just sidebar it. Remember, the vine said fresh wine will dry up completely. Well, we had crop problems with our wine. And if I have to go into there, because that part has already came to pass, this is not in order. None of this is in order. You have to number them in order to know what comes next. This has already happened. Not completely, but it's already happening. The wine prices are going to go up. All right. Vineyards. Hit H-A-R, hit hard. Okay, let's just jump into this. California wine country is hit hard by storms. Napa Valley wineries hit hard in earthquake. See, all these things play a part. Okay, I'm showing you. Hello. And the prices are going to go up. Let's just keep going. People will no longer sing as they drink wine. Beer will taste bitter to those who drink it. And, well, let me tell you something. I've tried to drink a beer, and it does taste bitter. Fucking nasty. Destroyed cities will lie empty. People will lock themselves inside their houses. Well, I'm locking myself inside the house. I've been doing it so. In the streets, people will cry out for wine. All will turn to sadness. All happiness will be driven out of the earth. All of the buildings will be knocked down. Every city gate will be smashed to pieces. That's how it will be on the earth. And that's how it will be among the nations. It will be as workers knock all but a few olives off the tree. It will be like a vine that has only a few grapes left after the harvest. Okay. Bam! Oh, look at that. Fucking flooded out. Flooded out. And that happened in January, guys. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is what they do. This is what they do. They block you by these dumb-ass little ads that they got. Okay, but if you guys want to read it, you guys can read it. Boom. Okay. They were hurt by frosts and everything else. But if you want, Los Angeles Times, guys, they're credible from what I'm understanding. But let's just sidebar this. Oh, that's a beautiful picture to go with that passage, huh? And I'm loving every minute of it because I know I'm right. I know that I'm quoting God's word to you people. And some of you people will say, oh, that has no correlation. And I've never heard a dumber person come into my video and say there's no correlation with this video. There's correlation. There's more correlation than correlation itself. It's right on target. Dead smash on. Okay? Boom! If you guys don't believe, you will. Okay? Tells you. Constantly, 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 constantly. But you do see. The earth will dry up. New Jerusalem will be next after Okay. What they mean, I'm going to explain it. What they mean